Good morning. Happy Sunday. We're living in the age of information. It's really one of the most important times to be alive. But understand, information alone is not enough. We have to have the knowledge to apply this information in our life. Hence, knowledge is power. So what I'm going to do is give you self-knowledge so you can be self-empowered, so you can make the changes all throughout your life. Remember, all throughout the Proverbs, it tells us that a wise heart seeks knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeks knowledge. So you have to actually seek out this knowledge in the world. And that's why I'm giving you these webinars, so you can understand the difference, so you can understand the intelligence that permeates your body. And then you will begin to look at yourself different and look at the world around you different. Like this next webinar I'm doing on the mind gut. I'm so fascinated to understand all of the processes that go on inside our body. And now we understand why they tell us the kingdom of heaven is within, the kingdom of intelligence within, when you truly understand how wonderfully you're made. Let's take your gut, for instance. Inside your gut, there's 100 to 600 million nerve cells. Scientists don't know the exact number right now, but these nerve cells are actually communicating with your brain 24 hours a day, 365 days a week. Your gut, when unfolded, is 200 times the surface area of your skin, which is about the size of a basketball court. So imagine a basketball court with 100 million sensors, and every time the players run, jump, dunk, this taking all this information in, their acceleration, their deceleration, their height, their weight. This is what's happening on the inside of your body with the food that you're eating. And your body is talking about the texture of the food, how much it's going to take to break down this food in your stomach. And I want you to understand this knowledge so you can look at yourself totally different. Now you'll understand why when it's harmony within, it's heaven without. The problem with the world is we look to the outside world and we let the outside world determine how we feel on the inside. But these feelings on the inside are actually creating biological changes in our body, and it's creating changes in the brain, because it's facilitating the release of hormones and chemicals. So like Joe Dispenza said, that thoughts are the language of the brain. That's why as a man think in his heart, so is he. You have to pay attention to your thoughts. If you think that you can change your world without changing your thoughts, then you are sadly mistaken. And that's why everything in this world wants you to go out, 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 because that takes your power. But you have to stop and go inside. And what you do is let your inside world affect the outside world. And that's why when it's harmony within, then it's heaven without. It's really not that hard. We just overcomplicate it. That's why they said, as a man thinking in his heart, so is he. Love thy neighbor as yourself. Treat your neighbor, love your enemy as thyself. Treat your neighbor as yourself. Why? Because it is all about you. These are universal laws, what they was trying to explain to you. And these laws have been the same since the beginning of time as they are today. It's just like gravity. The properties of gravity has always been. And, we look at the division so much. I'm black, he's white, he's Asian. Well, you know what? Take a black man, an Asian man, a Mexican man, a person from Iran, anybody. Let's everybody go to the Empire State Building. Jump off. The law of gravity will make everybody hit the ground and die. It doesn't care about your nationality. It doesn't care about your color. We care about that. We came up with these limited conceptions. We talk about nationality and borders, but the earth didn't come with any borders. Man-made borders, okay? So what you got to do is stop following the laws of man and start following these divine laws, these spiritual laws, if you ever want to have harmony in your life. So many people are suffering from depression and anxiety and so many problems, irritable bowel syndrome, constipation. What you don't understand is your thoughts are causing all of these issues on the inside. So then you think a certain way, you feel a certain way, now you start to think again, and you're just creating a vicious loop, and you don't understand what's going on. And all you have to do is stop. Quiet your mind. Listen, okay? The truth is the truth is the truth, and the truth has been around all of this time, and all we got to do is stop and pay some attention, okay? So stop giving all your power to your outside forces. 2021 is about to come in. A lot of people are going to be making New Year's resolutions and thinking things are going to change. Just because it's a new year don't mean anything is going to change. If you don't change, you have to start making some changes in your life. When you change your thinking, you will notice your whole world around you begin to change, because the world you live in is just a reflection of your consciousness. All is consciousness. That's why I be lifted up in consciousness. I draw everything to me on that level of consciousness to me. Everything is consciousness. The invisible is what's real. Everything you see, this is just an illusion, okay? So where did you come from? You came out of the nothingness. Everything that you see came out of the nothingness, okay? So all is mine. Just remember that. All is mine. Listen at the Proverbs, seek wisdom. You know what I mean? Follow your boy HK. I'm going to give you the truth how it go. I'm going to do the work for you. All you got to do is tune in, make a small investment in your time, and you good. And we're going to change this narrative. And if you don't want to do it for you, do it for your kids or their kids, okay? Let's change it. We got to do it together, though, man. You know it don't stop till the casket drop, from dirt road to rodeo, in real time, in real life. You know what it is. I do it for me because I am. I didn't ask nobody for permission to do none of this. I do it. You know what I mean? If I waited on the world to give me permission or to tell me I was good enough, I'll wait my whole life. So don't wait. Let's go. Live out loud, baby.